Hello everyone to everyone. Today we have a heartwarming story about love, sacrifice, and the wisdom of our elders. Through this tale, we'll learn how our actions define us and why respecting others' experiences can shape a better world. While listening to this story, we'll also explore some new words and how to use them in sentences. Stay till the end. Once upon a time, in a remote village, there lived a poor young man named Isamu. He shared a small house on a mountain slope. He lived with his elderly mother. The two survived by working on their tiny plot of land. Life was hard, but peaceful. Their serene life was soon overshadowed by a dark decree. The emperor announced that all elderly people must be killed. The ruler was cruel and unkind. He believed the elderly contributed nothing and were merely a burden on his kingdom. This news spread fear and sorrow across the land. No one dared to speak against the emperor's orders, not even the bravest. Isamu was devastated. His mother was his world, his guiding light, who had supported him through thick and thin all his life. Torn between love for his mother and loyalty to the decree, Isamu faced an impossible choice, but his heart chose for him. He could not betray his mother, no matter the cost. Her life meant more to him than his allegiance to a merciless emperor. The next morning, before the soldiers could arrive, Isamu carried his mother into the mountains to hide her from harm. He remembered a long-abandoned hut he had once seen. Though far from ideal, it was better than letting her face certain death. Carrying his frail mother on his back, Isamu climbed the steep, rugged path. Exhausted but determined, he pressed on. Unknown to him, his mother was quietly breaking off small branches and dropping them along the way to guide him home. At dusk they reached the hut. Isamu made her a bed of leaves and tried to comfort her. As he left, tears filled her eyes. In a trembling voice she said, "Follow the branches I left behind to find your way back safely." Her hands were bruised. Overwhelmed by her sacrifice, Isamu broke down in tears. Leaving her was the hardest thing he had ever done in his life. Every day he climbed the mountain with food and supplies while still working his farm. Tirelessly, he risked everything. One day, the emperor issued a new decree. His subjects must make a rope out of ashes. The task seemed utterly impossible. The villagers were baffled, and despair swept through the land. No one knew how to meet such a cruel and puzzling order. Isamu told his mother. After pondering, she said, "Make a rope from straw. Burn it slowly on a windless night. The ashes will hold its shape." Following her wisdom, Isamu presented a perfect ash rope. News of his success quickly reached the astonished emperor. Summoned to court, Isamu confessed the truth. He revealed his elderly mother had provided the wisdom to solve the task. Expecting punishment, he bowed his head. But the emperor, moved by his love, said, "Your care surpasses even your fear of me." He continued, "I once thought the elderly a burden. Today I see their wisdom is priceless. They are treasures of my kingdom." With newfound insight, the emperor abolished his cruel decrees. He vowed to govern with compassion and honor the elderly. New policies supported and respected them, recognizing their invaluable contributions to society and family alike. Today, we also learned new words and sentences through this tale. Remember, learning English is fun when practiced regularly. So keep listening, learning, and growing. Make sure to like, comment, and share how this story inspired you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next story, where we'll continue learning together.